Welcome, welcome. Happy Palm Sunday. We just came back from church. I'm really tired, but I have to get this thing. We have a lot of things we are doing today. I have a lot of things to catch up with. I just said, let me first of all do this. Palm Sunday is quite a lot. And if you're going to Orthodox church, it's a big, big thing. They never end. I was thinking that we are in abroad that will end so fast, but it didn't. So we came back around after 3 before we could eat, before we could settle down, before we could prepare for this video. And for people waiting for me in Facebook, I'm coming there because we have a winner and we have things to put out. Okay, guys, today is a special day. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Onyinye and this is a budget location channel. Finance for immigrants and personal finance topics. But at the moment, we are dealing with the most important topics, which is relocation. I'm trying to get this thing down because I'm in this my study area with my chemical testing area. So I would like to open your eyes on something going on, because I cannot reply all of you. More than 20 people are telling me that they are above 40, they're above 45. They don't see how this country is going. Some of them are even still single. You are single and you are at that age. So that's a whole lot to take in because, and when I ask them, do you want to be single forever, or they said it's because of condition that made them to be how they are, but they have small money they have saved. So we are trying to deal where your age will accommodate your problem. And again, for younger people, if you are 30, there are even some countries that don't even want you anymore because they said you are old. Because most of you, when you are 30 in Africa, you think you are still young. No, there are many countries now that if you are 30, they don't want you. Places like or Austria and all that, they don't want people that are above 30. They want people that are, but they have small age points. So that is it. So let's talk about something. If you could remember in Telegram group, I shared some houses, because in Portugal, that's what they call citizenship by investment. Most of you, when you go and read something, most of you run away with caption. That's the way most Nigeria read something. Like they will start the first sentence, they said you have to contribute 100,000 euros. They will disappear. The only thing that they will read, they will not try to read everything in that article to know the loopholes, to know where to get in, or to know where where their personal problems can be accommodated. They don't read like that. And sometimes they will come and bring the headline they read for you to argue with them and for you to explain. That's why I've stopped. If I go to anywhere they are arguing and I read it from A to Z, I will come back and keep quiet, because you are not paying me. If you want to take consultation, then you pay me for consultation, then I will go and read what you refuse to read. This is the way it works. So today we'll be talking about so many countries that their citizenship are so easy to get. Like all these people that are telling me that they saved small millions of naira, I will tell you how to go about it. Before, I think it was last week, I think Olalinde will bear me witness because he's here today. I've seen his comments. Olalinde is here. Please, last week I told you that you should ask your friends and your brothers, maybe your sisters that are in Europe. You should ask them these particular 3 questions, and the answer they give you will come. The question I wanted to ask them? Ask them whether they have seen a Chinese doing care work. This menial job these African people will come here to do. They don't do that. Then proceed again, ask them whether they have seen Like all this, their security work they normally come and do in UK and care work, whether they have seen a Japanese that do that kind of work, you will not see them. Then ask them again. Ask them whether, since they have been doing all this, whether they have seen a Russian that do that kind of job. You know, they don't do it. But I will tell you what they do. Because these people, they understand that time is money. You know, an African people, we don't understand. You will see a 40 years old man calling himself young. Yes, that's the way we are. We are told that nobody is old. That is why our president, we have a president now that we don't know. He is dealing with old age and is still a president because we have not started seeing that age, you know, like age is a factor. Time is a wealth, you know, time is a wealth tool. Yes, time, your time. So whenever you are trying to waste it on something, you should be thinking that you're wasting money. This is the way Chinese, Japanese, and Russians they think. So I'm trying to bring you to speed to still think with them. Because if we know, if somebody told us, like even me, when I came here, the things I'm telling you now, there are things I did, I will not even have, you know, I will not have done. So, but nobody told us. We have to stay, do the work, and start figuring it out. Figuring it out by ourselves. We have already made the mistakes and we are trying to figure it out. So that is why it's so bad. It's so bad. Now, let me just tell you now. Like the man that I had consultation with somebody by 4 a.m. to tell you that's why my eyes, you know, is paining me. I've been awake since 3:45. I had consultation 4 a.m. I had consultation 6:15 till 9 because it's a family consultation. Then after that, we went to church. I came back. I have had 2 consultations before this video. So most of them are people, you know, they are now going to read and they are seeing that they are no longer young. You know what the Austria brought out now? Imagine a country telling you that you're 30, that they have reduced your points. So, you know, you will be thinking you're 45 already, and they are reducing points for people that are 30. So, what can you do? So, this is where you come in. The man was telling me that he's frustrated that, you know, his people that are abroad told him to settle in Nigeria. He has been helping his people. Whenever he wants to come out, they tell him that Nigeria is better, but they didn't want to come back. They will tell him, and he's here with his children. He had 6 children. He's already 54. He has 6 children. 2 of them, you know, have graduated, no job. You know, like he's pouring his heart out. I told him, Oga, that time to come abroad, you have grown past that stage. You have grown past that stage. And again, the way you're saying, you don't even have money to start sending your children. Because if you have money to send your children, you can stay at home and be enjoying your old age. But now, your children are not even working. The ones that you have even trained, they're not working. And you're almost clocking 60 years. That is why I normally tell people that are 40 years, let me just explain this age well, because, you know, most of you don't understand age. If you are 40 years today, you've not had children. You are 40. By the time you have this child, okay, let's say you will have this child this year. Let's agree that you will have a child this year, whether you're a man or a woman. By the time you are 60, that child is 20 years. In Nigeria, if you have worked 36 years, they will retire you. Even if you like, you will still be 50. I have an auntie that they retire. She was 54. They retired her. They say she has worked for 36 years. I was asking her, you're 54 and they have retired you. He said that's the way Nigeria work. That's whether you are young, you said, because she started even, immediately she graduated. So she has worked for 36 years. They retired her. So now she's at home. She's like, she doesn't understand what is going on around her. And it's quite unfortunate she doesn't understand. So this man now with children, grown-up children that graduated, there's no job, he is now seeing that his retirement will not be so fun, will not be so fun. It will be regrets and it will be painful. So let me bring it to speed for people that are 40 this year, no child, no marriage. By the time you are 60, your first child is 20. Mhm. Okay, go to your neighborhood, get people that are 20 years old, ask them how much are they earning, because you will be looking at the people that will take care of you. They are the age, because when you are 60, 65, you're almost done. Then you sit. You've not even trained a child. None of your child, might have graduated, because a 20 years old child, I graduated at 22, so maybe they will be in year 1 or year 2 or thereabout. So imagine at that time you are 60, the bones are weak. You are already tired, like this man that is 56 years lamenting. You are seeing things now. It is now that you know that age is not just a number, it's a reality, it's a fact, it's a wealth too. That is why Russian, Japanese, Chinese, when they come here, they don't mess up with their age. I will still bring you to the speed on what to do. Don't come here. Immediately you clock 45, you are coming with a student visa. Life will humble you. You will be competing with 20 years old children, 21, 23, because our education system is different. These people, when they are 18 years, if they go to vocational college, they spend 2 years, then they come out, they will enter their career immediately. So imagine you are 45 coming to do masters. Before you finish that masters, before you settle down, it will be 47. Then 47, you're going to go and compete, not even with Gen Z. I think it's Alpha, whatever, Gen Alpha, that you're coming to compete with in an office. That is where you will start seeing that frustration is in grade by grade, and it can trigger depression. And that is why some people, they want to work fast. They will pick a shift, like work back to back 6 days, and they collapse. You can't do it. When I was 22, before even 24, I'm already in UK. Then I can work 7 to 7 back to back, 12 hours I was working. When you want to get your first mortgage, you were working, but I can do it then. And I'll even stand firm. Go and send me to go and do it. You are telling me to buy a casket, or I should tell my people to buy a casket, because I can't. Age has taken toll on all of us. That is why age is not a number. It's not just a number. Anybody that is saying that is in Africa that you hear that kind of thing. Since you come here, have you seen like people adults saying age is just a number? No. These people understand age. They understand that in reality, biology is a fact. It's a proven fact. Even if anything, your muscles are getting weaker, you are seeing that your skin is getting dehydrated. You are seeing that whenever you have menstruation, everything is going on, is biology. Biology is happening to you, is a fact. So now, if you are 40, my dear, you must have been in your career. You must have been in your career maybe for 10 years, because when I was in back home, we normally graduate 22, 23. So now need to be so fast, because people have NECO and all that to quicken things. If you jump primary 6, like all of us, we did jump primary 6, enter secondary school, we come out, we didn't even stay from secondary school to university, you graduate. I did 5 years course and still graduated at 22. So now you have seen, at that age you graduated, maybe because I went to go and work in a bank after even graduating. And again, I spent 1 year teaching in Jaji. Then in military, I work with military intelligence, whatever. So we're teaching mathematics and physics then. Then I moved to Zaria to do Oceanic Bank. So before 24, 25, I'm already in bank. So assuming then I have worked in bank, I might have worked 15 years. Is it not? So if I might have worked for 15 years, I must have saved money. For retirement, I must have planned something. I must have been thinking of my life. I must have been thinking of whether I have children. I must have been making decisions. So it is the same for almost everybody that went to university, get job. Some people go into business. But then, like other people that will come and tell me that they have 15,000, that they have 20,000, I will tell you where to start. I'm just trying to tell you what Chinese, what Russians, and what Japanese do when they come to this Europe. You can't see them doing menial job. They understand age and they understand how money work. So now let's get down to the real facts. Okay, now if I ask most Nigerians where they want to come, when they want to relocate to, you will be hearing the singing, the chorus, USA, UK, Canada, Germany. Even if they want to add that Germany, they want to go and explore because Germany is not English speaking countries. So they are comfortable with these two main, UK and US. But then, if I tell you now to come to come into UK as an investor, you know how much is £1 million? You know how much is that in naira? Go and press it times 2,000. Whatever you get, if you not blow your calculator with naira. So we can see that that place is no go area. If I tell you now to come as an investor in US, you'll be coughing out 1.1 million United States of American dollars. Is so much. So let us forget those ones because we can't even think, we can't reason them because we can't even start except we want to break a bank. Or maybe you are a brother or sister of Jimovia. He can say, okay, let him take some bonds, his own bonds, and send you to invest and all that. No, let's go to the normal people, everyday people that have like saved 10,000, 20,000. Not, I mean 10 million. No, I don't mean, I was thinking it's pounds. I mean 10 million naira, 20 million naira, 30 million naira. There are things you can do for yourself if you're already 40 years. Please, because when you come to UK, you don't jump into career straight. That's what they call entry level. And you are 45, 47, 50 something, going to entry level. Like I said, it's just like competing with my children. And my first child, an office area. Let me tell you, they will never promote you because they know that you have baggage. A woman that is 40 years might have children, running childcare problem, like I did when I was in corporate office. I did childminder, wahala, calling off whenever a baby is sick, you are going off until you do it. You can see that everybody is raising eyebrow. You will just respect yourself and resign. So we are at that stage. If you are 40, 45, you are 35 or 30. Yes, I was in my 30s. So if you are at that age, 30 something, late 30s, come the way Chinese people and the Japanese people come to Europe. Now you have 10 million, 20 million. First of all, start with Portuguese. Now, Portugal is in European Union itself. So you will not have some problems if you get their own passport. Because once you get Portuguese passport, you can live anywhere, almost 200 countries in the whole world, including USA, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia. So including that, and all the Schengen communities, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Malta, Italy, Sweden, all the Nordic countries like Norway, Finland, and all that. You can even live in Russia, but we are trying to be removing Russia from the equation because of what is going on. You can hear the terrorist attack. So sometimes when we talk here, we remove them because it is not, yet safe from anybody. So now, what can you do with that 20 million naira? 20 million naira? If you are from Ghana or Liberia or Cameroon, please, I don't know equivalent of our 20 million in dollars should be around 18,000 United States of American dollars. So you check it in your own naira, please. I don't really know how to see this. Sometimes I model it up, so that's why I stay in the one I know, naira. So now you have this 18,000 United States of American dollars. There's something that you can do for you, for yourself, and for your family, so that you don't come and chase rats and be competing with children in here. So number one is this. With that 18,000, which is 20 million or 30 million or 35 million or 40, the last man I had a consultation with said he has a cash 42 million. So we are now thinking of Portugal. But let me say you have 20 million, 10 million, 20 million. Do you know there are houses dilapidated? You can just get an estate agent from wherever you are. Pick a Schengen visa. Schengen visa is a tourist visa. You move to Portugal and get an agent, estate agent, buy a house, because you know why Portugal is good. A visitor can buy a house in Portugal. Unlike UK, you need to have this, you need to have this. A visitor, as a today, can buy a house in Portugal. That's what these Chinese do. They come and buy this dilapidated house and renovate it. Your 20 million can get, yes, I'm telling you, 20 million naira can purchase something in Portugal, even if it's a flat inside interior place. Come and get it. It's better for you. So when you get it, you renovate it. Then they will come and evaluate it. Once it's up to 50,000 euros, they will give you citizenship. That is sense. So within 6 months, you will get your citizenship. So you're not coming here, come and do work. All this work, come as a student, vocational study. You finish that one, you come and be queuing to go and get. No. With 20 million naira, 30 million naira, go and get Schengen visa. Travel to Portugal. Look for, when you come to Nigeria, I'm telling you to go and look for somewhere like Benue or Enugu, or Anambra is out of it because Anambra is expensive, or Kaduna. I'm not telling you to come, if you're coming to Nigeria, to come out to Lagos or Abuja to invest or Port Harcourt. Those places are expensive. So when you're going to Portugal, you check the interiors. I have shared all this information in WTP, because there was a time in WTP I shared even estate agent people can start talking to. I even shared their numbers. I even shared the houses they have in their website that are even 15,000 euros. 15,000 euros as at that time is 10 million and 12 million naira. But as of today, is 18 million. So if you have 20 million, 30 million, don't come here. Don't ever come here as a student. Don't again come here as a COS. Come with Schengen visa with your 2 legs. Come here. Go to interior places where they have auction houses. Buy a house in auction. Start renovating it. Because that Schengen visa you have is 3 months. But when you have a property, they will elongate it to 1 year. So that you can even stay in 1 year and be doing better. The thing is this, you cannot work with that 1 year visa except you switch, which I don't want you to do. Because when you buy that house, when you get one of your legs inside the estate, this thing, then you can now start renovating it small, because they have given you might travel back, come and renovate it and put it in the market in renting. They'll be renting it for you. Everything is not like it's not it's not like Nigeria where estate agents will take your money and go. No, 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 no. This place is well regulated. Nobody will steal your money. Nobody will steal your property. So then you will now start waiting for that house to yield, because when you renovate a dilapidated maybe flat or auction house, the value will go up. So when the value gets to 50,000, you go and apply for your citizenship. That is what Chinese people, Japanese people do. They don't come here to come and be doing care work, doing all these things we are doing. No, 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 no. My friend is from Japanese when we are doing masters. When we finish, we were waiting for post-study work. We were hustling, waiting for post-study work. This girl told me she's going to auction house. She went to auction house. She bought a house. And we are asking her how. She said that if she buy the house, she don't even know how to speak fluent English when we were talking. But now, one day I will do a video with her, because she's a big one. She owns like 4 restaurants. This is my mate. But we don't understand money there. Nobody is telling us. You know what she told me? Is later. I think she even said it recently. I think it's 5 years ago. She told me that before they come here, investors come to their country to come and tell them all these secrets. But nobody comes to tell us so. We will just come here as a student and be roaming in care homes. Nobody come. She said that they will go for like investment. They will just televise this that British estates, this thing, they are having like an outreach. They will come to their country, and if you're coming here, if you want to come here as a student, you will go for that outreach. They will tell you about properties. They will tell you what to get ready. So these people were chasing care home, we are chasing shift, they were chasing investment. That is why you'll be looking at your mates and you will even be ashamed. Do you know what my daughter asked me one day? We went to a party to Janet's place. I asked me, Mommy, is this person your mate? I said, it's my mate. Oh, I kept quiet because of where they come from. Where they come from, he had us. Nobody they give us information. Nobody they tell us what they happen. Nobody they tell us about money. Nobody they even if you come here, the people that are here will not even tell you what is going on. The people that are here, they will allow you be doing shift back to back, 7 days back to back, and be sending money to buy land in Nigeria. When you will get your leg into estate, into auction house, and get your citizenship within 2 years and settle down forever. But nobody is telling us. Nobody. And as at that time, up north, there are houses that are selling 30,000 pounds, 40,000 pounds, even flat. Thank God. Life happened. Nobody gave us this information. So it's better when you are 50 something, you have that kind of money, like the man that was telling me today. He can boast of 42 million today. So I told him to go. So on Monday we'll start his Portugal Schengen visa application for summer. So then come with your wife and come maybe with your first son. All of you should come. You people should go to auction house and buy a small flat. That money will pay for a small flat. Then you will use it with your wife and get citizenship. When you get citizenship, you will not be talking of coming to do masters, coming to do PhD, coming to do this, is a waste of time. Because Africans, we don't take time serious. It's a waste of time. Time is money. Time is a wealth tool. In finance, they say time is a wealth tool. Because the worth of your time is your worth. Yes, as I'm charging 30 pounds or 30,000 naira per hour, that's my worth. There are people that charge 500,000 per hour. Yes, there's a woman in Lagos, I think Chinyere or something like that. She charges 200,000 per hour. She's in Nigeria. Yeah, she's an investor, a finance investor. So I think with this company, I don't know, she charges two for her to sit down with you and be talking investment for 1 hour is 200,000. And if you go there, people are paying it every day because people understand that information is gold. So imagine me that wasted 11 years roaming the London, roaming, chasing. Do you know how many applications I did for corporate work? Do you know chasing references? Then my mates from Japan, they've already settled down within 3 years, bought a house, bought a flat. I killed 11 years doing stupid things because nobody. You come here, you fall in line with other Nigerians and be doing what they are doing. Nobody told us, nobody is giving us good information. Nobody is telling us, oh, do it this way. Like crazy. Don't stop killing your time. Stop killing your time. You see, today again, I have another meeting. Time is already, alarm will start blowing. I've not even done half of what I wanted to, but I have to wait, Sha. If one of you are watching me here, you know people in one-to-one consultation, I beg, I'm still here. I have 6 countries to talk about the investment and the properties. And let me give these people that are above 35 to go and start thinking. Even if you have property in Nigeria today, my dear, I will give you shoko reason when we get to SKN. Hey, this is what people do. Sometimes I shed tears that in my 20s I don't have this information I'm giving you people. Free. You know, this information is what I do for people that subscribe for this YouTube I'm paying for monthly. This is the kind of information I tell them. But because today, many people are telling me they are above 40, I'm doing it free, but I will not do it again. If you want this kind of content, you have to be paying, subscribe monthly. You will be paying. I will sit down and be telling you what we know. So let's talk about SKN, St. Kitts and Nevis. Do you know St. Kitts is more expensive than Portugal? That's why I said Portugal in the beginning. So if Portugal is your best option, then you can crack on. But there's a reason where SKN is better because SKN real estate is more expensive than Portugal and Spain. Yes, St. Kitts and Nevis real estate is expensive. You know, when we went to St. Kitts, we spent 7 days and we paid $1,200 for that 7 days. Just rent, just a room. We stayed. We paid 1,200. So, you know, St. Kitts and Nevis is for holidays, you know, for exploration and all that. So it's not like it's an island anyway. You should understand. So their investment, their portfolio investment starts from 100,000 to 150,000. You can buy a government bond for 300,000, but you know that one is way more. Let's get down to the real estate. You can get a 5% mortgage in SKM. So if you narrow it down, it's $15,000. When you get that $15,000, you go there and get a mortgage and start renting it out. You allow it to yield. Maybe you are 30 years and you have 15 million lying somewhere. Please, SKN, you don't need visa to travel there and meet any real estate agent. You don't need a visa. So don't come and give excuse. That's why I did the first one that you need a visa. You don't need a visa. So as I'm talking now, you can pack your bag tomorrow. You don't need a visa to enter there. So what you will do is to get a mortgage because there, visitors can get a mortgage. But you have to ensure you have a clean criminal record. So you have to get a police report. Maybe that one will take time for you to get. I don't know how that one works, but it's from MPF. You get a clean criminal record, get a well-detailed statement, banking statement, 1-year banking statement. That is all you need for SKM. You go and invest. You know why this one is good? This one is within 3 months, they will give you passports. Citizenship. My dear people. Big men, they don't struggle for what me and you are struggling for. I struggled for it for 11 years. These people, they don't struggle. People that have pepper. You can see P Square brother That's where he went to go and buy. He bought the passport. So 15 million, 20 million with family. And again, with SKN, they will give your children. Mhm. So they will give your children. If you are the wife, they will give you and your husband, they will give your children, but you have to pay a fee for that one. So the investment portfolio, when you will start applying, before you start applying, what's 150 USA dollars. So if you buy it today, you allow it like 3 years, it will yield. Yes. If we know these things before the COVID time, after COVID, real estate were at zero. There are many houses then I was seeing in SKN that they were 45,000. Yeah, there were many like bungalows and others that were 45,000 United States of American dollars. But I don't know how much it will be as of today. Everything has gone up due to post. This is post COVID era, so everything has gone up. So go and get a mortgage there. Anybody can get a mortgage and you don't need a visa. So wait for your investment to yield 250,000. You take your family, pack them one day, go and give government that is there. They will give you visa, they will stamp it. Their own is within 3 months. If you can pay the 150,000 within 3 months, they will give you. So Dominican Republic, they have interesting one. And why I like Dominican and SKN is that they have access, their passports, two of those passports, they have access to all the countries in Schengen community and all the countries in European Union, including Russia, Canada, Australia. So they even have access to UK. So what are you waiting for? This is it. Let's talk about St. Lucia. You might have heard of St. Lucia before. You might have heard of St. Lucia, but let me tell you why I love St. Lucia and Antigua and Barbuda. I don't know how to. Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda, please. I've got some pronunciation factor, because I'm an Igbo woman, of course. You should know that we suffer from all these things. So St. Lucia, and this one is still the same, and they are cheap. It's investment worth $100K. There are houses there. In St. Lucia, you have to do visa on arrival. In Antigua, the same thing. They are both on visa on arrival for you in the Commonwealth community, which you are part of, except they have changed it. I don't know, but if you go to their visa, you read it Commonwealth something, which all of us are members. I think almost all the countries in Western African countries are under that treaty, Commonwealth something. So you have some investment, then visitors can buy properties on mortgage. So you have to sort out a bank that will give it to you. And as a visitor, try to have a clean banking statement and make some contacts. Another thing that most of you should start doing when you go to YouTube, or this YouTube you are watching me now, or you come to internet, there are ways to help yourself. You know why? Because all these estate agents in these countries, they are all online. You can even start making contacts from where you are. Yes, you can start making contacts, start asking them when they are doing like uh, um real estate shows, and you watch it online. You follow up, you know the rates, you know how much, you know where you will be looking at, you know all that. Stop coming here to do masters. Stop coming here to do those things. Do it the way Russians and Chinese people are doing it. They don't have two heads, they only have one. So the last one is Greenage. I left Greenage the last because there's something in Greenage that you have to be aware. Because that one, their processing fee is the highest. Even I don't know where they get that one. It's 30,000. They say it's processing fee, 30,000. So even if when you invest in a property, it gets to that 100K, you have to pay that cough out. But why their own is icing on the cake? Because with Grenade passport, you have E2 visa with USA. They have I think green age with the passport, you can enter United States of America after you have the passport 3 years. With a good criminal record, though, you can enter United States of America and live and work. There's no any limitation with your own passports. And that country is quite cheap. There, try to read about house auctions. I'm not telling you to go and buy a new house. Remember, I'm telling you to use your small money to go and get auction house. Renovate it by yourself. Give it to the real estate people there to be renting it. And wait for it to appreciate. When it gets to 100K, you have to apply for your citizenship because you have an investment that is 100K, up to 100K. But remember, this Grenada or Greenage, they have a 30,000 the application fee, which might take some people back, but there's something that you will gain. You will get into access to United States of America, not visiting visa. That is 90 years with the Portugal or SKN or this thing. No, you will get it. You can go to US and live when you get your passport. So, guys, I've got appointments now. I think there are many. If you watch the main screen, my eyes are telling me there are many things I need to keep up, and I'm lagging behind because things are getting on the way. So, in case you are above, I will take some few questions, guys. I will not answer all these questions I'm saying here. I will take few. So, in case today is the first day because I didn't say this thing I was talking. Please, can you just subscribe to this channel? We have a lot of things to unpack so that by next year, I want to be seeing people that are both 30, 40 telling me that they have invested, Robin showed us they have invested, they have got property in Portugal, in Spain, that kind of talk. I love it. So now you have all the information you need. All you need to do is to do your own research. And again, learn how to read. Most of you are not reading. You only run away with heading. With every document from A to Z. So when you're going to, because there will not be patients like I'm patient, you read headline and come here for me to sit and explain what is there. No, even if it's 20 pages, read it line by line. There are things, something I printed out. I'm going to read before I sleep today. It's 16 pages. I have to read it because it's from a client. It's a client work I'm doing. So read, learn how to read. I don't know why you people hate reading. If you are reading, you will know all these things I'm saying. You will be seeing it and you will know how to do it by yourself. It's not like somebody will be helping you. These things are online. Go and read it. Go and digest it. Be digesting it. Be reading it, and be making, be familiarizing yourself with the laws, the rules around this investment package, how the mortgage work, and all that. Read, guys. Most of you are with master's degree. I don't know why you hate reading. Read it up. If you want somebody to read it for you, you have to pay. Read it and start making your decisions. Get a Schengen visa and move to Spain and Portugal, and even attend their auction houses. There are houses you can buy 15,000. There are houses you can buy, especially Italy. In Italy, there are houses you can buy for 20 million naira. I don't know how much it is in cities or Liberia or rands, South African rands and all that for other African countries watching me, or from Zambia. Please, I don't know how much it is, but it's around like $20, $20,000. There are houses you can buy in Spain. It's not like in Barcelona or in the Lisbon, in the city center, but in the village and all that. And now it appreciates. Once it appreciates, you will use it to go and get citizenship because you are an investor. So try to know the easiest way to get this citizenship than all we did. We suffered. We are the ones that suffered. That's why none of my sisters or brothers will suffer like this. They will just come and invest there when they are ready. They will come and invest and get citizenship and go home. So try to be reading. That's what your celebrities do. They save money, they do investments. Nobody told me, if somebody told me what I'm telling you, people, I would not have. There are insults you take from work. I would not have done it. Mhm. So, but then you have the information now. You know that you can go to Portugal as a visitor and Spain and buy a dilapidated house, renovate it by yourself, allow it to lease it out to rentals, people that rent houses there. Come back and continue your work. Allow it to appreciate. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you go back and evaluate it, and come back and once it get to 100,000, you use it to get citizenship. It's simple as ABCD. It's not something that you cannot do. You can do it. So guys, please, can you just click the like button for this video? Please, can you subscribe? God will bless you and bless your family. Let me take questions now. And before, please subscribe. And if you don't have money to invest and you want to go and become independent, we have a tech training. It's 80,000. It's starting in April. It's 80,000. And not only that, it's 80,000. People, it's 80,000 naira. People outside Nigeria is $100. And when you finish the training, you can work in Upwork or Fiverr and start doing your thing. Once you start earning 100K, $1,000, you can travel anywhere you want. So these are another options for people that are still believing. Like the man that's 54 years, I said, "Oga, can you do tech training?" He told me no. His brain cannot read now. That he's looking at his children and things are not working fine. He can't concentrate. So we are now talking of investment. So if you don't have money to do investment, then this is another option for you that is cheap, easy. It's just for you to concentrate and do the right thing. Just give it like 3 to 5 months, 6 months, you'll be efficient. So it's not something that you fight today for and get it the next day. It's gradual process, but start setting the pace. It all lies on your hands. It's not in anybody's hands. It's in your own hands. Please, let's read these questions. Okay, Olalinde, please. I know that you have. Please, guys, can you share? I've given you people what I'm giving for my subscribed members that are paying for monthly. I've given you the tips now. What you have to do for me is to share this video in your social media platforms, whether it's in Facebook, IG, or especially your WhatsApp groups and all that. Just tag me there. I will come there. That's a place I write your names. Because one day you will come here, or when my one-to-one fees will change to 100K, then don't come and tell me, but if you are sharing my distance in your social media platform and tagging me, then I will remember you that day. So guys, let's read the questions and get down with it. Titus Muigi, please, Titus, have you shared this video in your Facebook or your WhatsApp group? Please, guys, share it. And again, please, can you just give me a like button, subscribe, guys. Subscribe so that you can be having this family conversation to help one another. Nobody told me what I'm telling you. I wasted 11 years here chasing corporate jobs when my mates already settled. So I'm telling you what nobody told me. Okay, Titus, if you are going to go, then you have to switch your visa. Yeah, you have to switch your visa, Titus. You switch your visa to work visa, or you go through vocational study. When you are doing that, you do the driving training so that even if when you finish your vocational studies, then you can move over to your trucking this thing. It's possible. What you just asked is possible. Miss Chinyere Chukuma. Please, man, like you said, there's no time. Could you please repost the Portuguese real estate agents? My God, I should come and repost it. My God. Hey, God. My dear, my hands are full. There are people waiting for me. I have I have things to do today. There are people waiting for me, please. Mrs. Chinyere, please, I will create time for that. Maybe it's not this week and it's not next week. My table is full. My paperwork is full here. I'm just, and I'm working on my own. Please, I will do it later. Is it possible to apply for citizenship after 18 months? Of course, Adebayo. If you get that, your property portfolio to 100K, once it's 100K, then you can apply for your citizenship. Bukola Olufemi. Bukola, please, I know that you're a subscriber. Have you subscribed? And again, have you shared it in your social media platform? Okay, which contact are you asking me, Bukola? Explain the contact you're asking me, guys. Explain the contacts. Contacts. Forward us contact details. Which contacts details? That's nothing. Olalinde Omosi, God bless you. Yeah, God bless you too, Omoinde. God bless you. Omoinde, please, can you share for me in social media platform? I'm busy. Don't disturb me. Close my door. I'm busy here. And I will not come out in the next 1 hour. God. Nahum Hali. Okay, now you're already in UK. Welcome. Whereabouts are you in UK? I'm in Cambridgeshire. So where are you? Olalinde, thank you so much, guys. Olalinde, thank you so much. I appreciate. Guys, can you help me share this in your social media platforms? And one thing that you have to start doing is to start telling yourself the truth from today. Start telling yourself the truth about your age. Remember your children. And remember, if you didn't start early, like I was explaining before, if you are 40 and you've not had a child at this moment, remember when you have that child, when you are 60, that child is 20. That child might not earn enough to prepare himself for your own old age. So now is the time, it's not the time to come and be doing masters here. It's the time to be thinking the fastest way to get what others, have gotten when you're not prepared. Now you are prepared. Now you have information. Now you can think for yourself. Start saving. If you start saving from now to 2 years, 3 years, it might still be ready to buy a dilapidated house. Is either in Portugal or you go to SKM and get a 5% mortgage because they will give visitors, or you do something and get into investment ladder there. Once you get into investment, then you start buying time and waiting for immediately to appreciate. You go and apply for your citizenship. It's not like in Africa that they wake up and say no. Or these people, they are well regulated and they follow they follow rules. So it's not something that you will lose, like what happens in Africa. A president might come in and just scatter everything. No, this is it, and this is real. So quite unfortunate, if we started this channel before the COVID, we could have utilized that COVID era, because many people real estate went down, so things were so cheap. So we could have utilized it, but we just started. We are not. I think we are 10 months now in this channel. So guys, God bless you. Guys, God bless you, and let's call it a night. I need to go and see people in the other channel. My God, I need to go and see people in my there's a meeting we're supposed to have now. Okay, guys, I will see you people tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share in your social media platforms like IG, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and even your WhatsApp groups or Telegram groups. God will bless you. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I gave you some, this thing I did today is what I tell people that are that are paying me monthly on subscribing and joining our partnership members. Please, another thing that you have to do in this channel is to click that join the subscription group, so that there we give you the raw secrets that nobody will give you elsewhere. So guys, I wish you luck. And no matter what you do, I know that things will fall into places, into, firm lines for you, and God will bless you. God will see you through it. Nothing is, impossible. Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible with God. Everything is possible with Him. And that's my prayer for you. Everything is possible. So even if you are older now and you are looking at yourself, you don't even have that 20,000 European Union uh, currency or dollars and whatever. You don't have it. You don't know what will happen in next 12 months. Focus and especially get tech training. It can help you to work smarter and earn smarter quickly. If you start earning in foreign currency, it will help you. So if you need more information on the tech training, you click the link, WTP link in the description box. It will bring you, or you just message me. My number is there. Message me that you are interested in joining the tech training. We have a consultation. We have one-to-one group consultation, which is 25,000 and which most of you will benefit from. Dominica, Palau. When you get Palau passport, you are already a US citizen. Yes, it's the island. They are the administrative part of that country. USA is administrative part of that country. So USA, we have some distance for nurses in USA. So join us is 25,000. All the information you need in WTP. We've been sharing that information for so long. So join us in that group so that we can talk one-to-one and get the recruiter to come and tell you what she has. So guys, good night and good night everyone. Bye guys. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up. You know how many people that are watching, and it's only 9 people that are giving me thumbs up. It's not fair. I gave you what I gave people that are paying me monthly, and still you can't just give me a thumbs up. And again, you can subscribe, please. Share. Bye guys. I love you. Bye.